everyone. Welcome to the 17th finale of the Foreverlocke. 17th playthrough already, and we are here in a playthrough that I have been told is extremely scary, and some fights have been. Somehow I've only gotten here with just a single loss. Something I forgot, I just realized that I was gonna do earlier. But then I noticed an error, so I didn't. I'm gonna show you the team image and then the Pokemon that died. Because the thing died. Unfortunately. Just one Pokemon though. I had a Corphish slotted as a Crawdont. And unfortunately, they died. Against Jupiter's Skuntank. Jupiter's Skuntank was not being nice. They got a crit at the wrong moment and that didn't really work out. So that wasn't great. Let me pull up the image of the team so I can show that off. Where is it? It is not here. It is right here. Yeah. This is the squad that we're working with. I have images at the bottom as well. Grastoise, my starter, my Torterra. Good reason, the Xatu, who came from Leaf Green post-game. Azula the Ninetales, who I added from, I think, Leaf Green as well. Celestia the Togetic came from Crystal, and the reason I transferred so many things up from other games is I realized I didn't have that many Pokemon in this game, and because I could only transfer 4 Pokemon from Sword, which is Corphish, Charmander, and then a Nuzleaf and a Drifblim, which are way too high level to add to the team. Charmander and Corphish will be able to be added immediately because of Rourke's level cap. So then I could catch a Cricketop, but then I couldn't catch something for a while, and I was very limited in what the team could do, and I was told the game would be scary. So I decided to transfer in a few Pokemon from other games, but this game only has Gen 1 through 4, even though it's a Gen 8 game. So that made it a bit more difficult to decide, but I just looked at, okay, I'm gonna start with Torterra. That's what I decided, because I already have Infernape in the Hall of Fame from Pearl, and I was gonna have a Water-typing Crawdont, due to the Corphish I could transfer, so I was gonna take Torterra as my starter. So I just looked for a few Pokemon that exist in Gen 1 through 4 in my storage banks there that I could transfer up. I didn't want to transfer up too many, but a few. I have 1 or 2 as backups ready. I also redeemed the mythical Darkrai for Gen 8 for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Didn't end up having to use it because nothing died really late on. But this is the squad that I will be working with. Now, I do want to show the unfortunate death. Well, not show, but I'll pull up the image. You're gonna hear bling probably twice. That's on my computer. Don't worry about it. There. Rip Ravioli. Yeah. Actually, it wasn't even a crit. No, it was a crit. Yeah. Snarl plus poison was really hard, really annoying. I needed their Snarl to miss and not crit, and I think they hit all of them, and then eventually they got a crit. That was the end of Ravioli. That was sad. It would be really cool if this game that many people say is really scary and difficult, that if I can get through this with just 1 death, that would be absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Let me pull up Aaron's page. There, that way I can see the screen and what Aaron has. I'm higher level than even Cynthia's ace, but I'm told I need it. Because all these Pokemon have good moves. They have a lot of EVs. And especially the Garchomp on Cynthia is a really, really scary one. I don't have a clear answer. I don't have the only Dragon or Ice move I have on the team is Dragon Pulse on Charmander. I'm not sure if you know, but Charmander dies to Earthquake. very much. No focus sash, no sturdy. The main plan for some of the bigger fights is either with Grasstoise or Xatu to set up with either Curse or Calm Mind. Throw on an X speed, especially on Xatu, because Xatu has stored power, which becomes huge with a couple of Calm Minds. Because it's stored power boost plus Calm Mind boost. The speed will then actually give a power boost as well. I have X items, so I intend to make use of that on occasion. I think it's time to just get started with Elite Four. Squad, are you ready? I think they are ready. I just need to make sure I cancel the evolutions correctly. By the way, the run after this is gonna be a unique one. We're going to go to Hisui, to Ancient Sinnoh, and see how little encounters we have left after I got some encounters here in Brilliant Diamond. So I'd probably need to transfer a few Pokemon there too, because all the things that already transfer there, the things that evolve in Hisui, Hisuian Sabrat, Hisuian Typhlosion, Hisuian Lilligant, I want to evolve them in post-game, which means I need a main game team. I hadn't thought about that yet until a few days ago. So that's going to be a scary one, very different battle mechanics. I'm not really sure what to do or think about it, I'll just give it a good shot. Orbrick City's Coal Badge, Eterna City's Forest Badge, Veilstone City's Cobble Badge, Astoria City's Fen Badge, Hardhome City's Relic Badge, Canalef City's Mine Badge, Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge, and finally Sunny Shore City's Beacon Badge. Yay. Very well. Trainer, you've indeed collected all the gym badges of Sinnoh. Demonstrate the power that brought you here, and go for glory. Let's go. Already set up my items and my moves for later. There's a few TMs I have that I'm considering adding to Pokemon or change the moves or items around a little bit for later fights. But keep things mostly the same. For this, Ninetales has the choice specs because I only intend to use Flamethrower with it. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Yumi! Yumi, look! He likes bug Pokemon. Also, I'm gonna burn them. Sorry. Bug Pokemon are nasty, mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challenges here in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Alright, let me take you on. I like my outfit. I like the twin tails. I really like the twin tail hair. I haven't tried it out with myself, so I have long enough hair for it. Celestia immediately to the next level. I like that. Who's messaging me now? No, it's not. Cross, we're just gonna keep going. Should be able to one-shot it. They do have Earthquake, but I'm so much higher level that it should outspeed this guy. Right. Probably Drapions next then. This is the only one that isn't weak to fire, but it also has Earthquake. No, beautiful. I'm surprised. Is he programmed to just use his ace last? That's something I don't like. I understand it for certain mechanics, if like the Dynamax or whatever in Gen 8, but you can also use your ace, like Cynthia's Garchomp. Cynthia can send out Garchomp third. Just send out Garchomp if it works best for that moment. back. Why? I'd like to be able to see. That dealt with. Now we're gonna go into Drapion. And we're not gonna choose Ninetales because Drapion isn't weak to fire. Because it's not actually a bug anymore. It still looks like it could be a bug, but it evolved from a bug. Yeah, we're gonna switch to Grastoise. After this fight, I'm gonna. It's still faster? After this fight, I need to put some water in my eyes. They're just sticky for some reason. I slept very long. I needed some extra sleep last night, so maybe that's related. Alright, we got Aaron. Let's go. I will now concede defeat. But I think you came to see how great bug-type Pokemon can be. No, I came here to kick your butt and get Hall of Famers. It's gonna get a lot more difficult. Alright, Bertha's next. I need to change stuff up. Fully heal your HP. What are we gonna do for Bertha? Change multiple move. Potentially moves and items. Let's see. I believe Xatu already has Giga Drain, yeah. But are we gonna use Torterra or Good Reason? Bertha starts with Quagsire, Earthquake, and Surf. I'm gonna set up with Good Reason. Good Reason actually has Synchronize. If they toxic me, I toxic them back. They are poisoned back. Not toxic poison, but still poison. That'd be nice. And then I can Giga Drain the whole team, actually. If I can calm mind enough. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Switch the item to leftovers. What's lefties? What's the lefties? Lefties, there. Got two of them, which is nice. I'll give it a Grastoise as well. That's my two lefties Pokemon. You going for that Serene Grace Togekiss? No, I'm not going for Togekiss at all. I'm going for just Togetic, because it's the Foreverlocke, and this is slotted as a Togetic. And also, let's see, what was it? Super Luck. It has Super Luck as the ability. Okay, let's change the items on the tracker. Lefties for Torterra and for Xatu. Do I keep... so the very basic of the Foreverlocke is you have to get all Pokemon in the Hall of Fame through Nuzlocke challenges, but you can only challenge the league once, basically. Once you reach your credits, that you can't like, re-challenge the league. 3 of your Pokemon on your team must be capable of evolving, and 1 of them must be capable of evolving twice. So my 3 UR slots, which is unrestricted, Ninetales, Torterra, Xatu. My 1X slots, so can still evolve once. Togetic, Kricketot, can still evolve twice, Charmander. And this is my 17th playthrough of the Foreverlocke. So far I've only lost 1 of them, which is my very first one, Pokemon Silver. Brilliant Diamond, I've been told, is a really hard one. Probably Cynthia. Cynthia's one I'm really afraid of. Especially with the EVs they have, the items, all the Pokemon have items now instead of just a Citrus Berry on the Ace, something like that. Or maybe a Focus Ash and Haxorus. Iris, you're ruined. Y2 almost. Next, like the next playthrough I'm gonna do for this Legends Arceus, which is going to be really different. Okay, let's think. Choice specs for you? Maybe? I didn't expect to use Ninetales. Let's actually go over the TMs I wrote down. Grassland Giga Drain are useful. Celestia has Water Pulse. That might be helpful in this battle. Against some of them. I could teach it Giga Drain though, because I have one more TM for Giga Drain. I also have Grassland. Oh, that's your turn. This is Grassland. Grassland would be really useful against some of them. The Water Pulse I can then not reteach, and Water Pulse is useful against some of Flint, so I'll hold out. I have 2 Pokemon with Grass moves. Yeah. I think I'll go with this. Is this sound okay? Can you hear me and the game well, by the way? Zato up front, right? Yes. I also made sure that around Gym 8, I think, I made the ball capsules more fancy than the really basic ones just I had at the start. I think that would be appropriate for the finale. Well, well, you're quite a adorable trainer, but you also get spine. I'm Bertha. I have a preference for ground-type Pokemon. Well, could you show this old lady how much you've learned? Let's go, Bertha. Let's start for the first time in this finale with one of the 2 main strategies that I intend to use in the E4. Zato has my favorite one. Alright, we start with a 20 base power stored power. Thanks to Calm Mind, that is now a 60 base power, stored power, with a 1.5 times boost, because of it just being a special attack increase. Oh no, I have been badly poisoned. You get poisoned. You have leftovers, but... Oh wait! My poison goes away because of the affection. Which I still don't like, you know, that's not just together with friendship. But that's my opinion. I'm just gonna keep setting up. If I'm poisoned when the time comes that I want to attack, then I'll heal off the poison. If not, I'll just attack, because I'll get the HP bar. Just straight up did it again. Yeah, you go heal. You're gonna get a bit more poison damage. Pretty sure it's regular poison that they have. Or are they also badly poisoned? They can't hit me with Earthquake. They'll probably eventually use Recover. The best they can do against me, I think, is Surf, especially with the fact that Affection can just get rid of my poison. But does Bertha recognize that? Well, let's just try for it. As long as it doesn't crit, it's gonna deal so little damage. And I have leftovers. Hey. And I'm pretty sure I'm faster than all of Bertha's Pokemon. However, just to play things safe, I am going to throw 1 X speed on. And the X speed, because that is 2 stages of speed that I increase, does mean I get another 40 power on stored power. Oh no, Toxic again. That is so bad. Help me. Gonna start slow this fight, but then it's gonna go pew 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 pew. Done. I intend to use Zatu against Lucian as well. Although I could teach Zatu Shadow Ball, to help in that fight once I've used Calm Mind a bunch. It would also be fun just to use the not very effective stored power and still one-shot all of them. I didn't even heal the poison Satu. You're disappointed. No, you don't. I'm happy enough that I already did it many times. Cover, there we go. Yay, poison is gone. And I heal with lefties. Is that full health? That is full health. Right back where we should be. So once we're at 6 Calm Minds, that's 12 stat boosts. Plus a 2 from XP, that's 14 stat boosts. Times 20 for every boost for stored power. That's 280 plus a 20 at base. It's a 300 base power move. And a 4 times multiplier because it'll be a +6 special attack. That is a 1200 power move. Looks like Quagsire is actually on toxic. Toxic poison. Bad poison. I would have streamed this finale yesterday, but I changed today to yesterday for work. Because yesterday was someone who was ill, so I offered to work on Tuesday instead of the Wednesday. So my finale was on Wednesday. Yeah, you keep healing. I'll just keep setting up. I think it's about time we start destroying some things. Gigatrain. I'll probably use one of my max elixirs on Zacha when we get to Symphonia. Okay, so that was a 75 power times 4, so that's 300. But we still have that 1200 power move. That still gets the same type of attack bonus, so that's actually 1800 power. It wants 1800 power obliteration. Pew! Complete destruction by stored power. Absolutely. A golem. Oh wait, golem has sturdy and has stone edge. I should have set up an X defense first. But they can still crit. This is a little scary. I think I will still set up an X defense. I don't want to lose Sato here. I did not think about this. I should have had Torterra. It wasn't only until they sent it out that I looked at it. This is why I don't talk to chat during fights. I was so confident I was going to destroy Bertha with stored power, and this was one of my main weapons against Cynthia too. I am pissed. And I want to restart, but I shouldn't. That was an oversight on me. I knew there was a sturdy in there somewhere. Even thought about sturdy on Sudowoodo. But it wasn't there. I'm like, okay, I'll just keep attacking. I should always, before they send out a Pokemon, look at the things that it has. Sturdy, Stone Edge. I should have just switched to grass toys. I'm really mad about that. Really, really mad about that. Well, he is Zatu. That's Zatu in the dead box. Get rid of Zatu on this tracker. Get rid of Zatu on this tracker. I guess with many runs that have gone really well, and maybe I lost something early on, like let's say Crawdaunt in like the Jupiter fight, but then I can replace it and still have some other good members. And then I get a lot of 6 Hall of Famers. I get too overconfident. This really, really sucks. Okay. We're gonna do the other strategy first. Now, Whiskash does have Ice Beam and it has a Window Barrier equipped. But it's 4 times weak to grass, so with a bit of a boost we should be okay. I should be aware though, Ice Beam exists, and I'm going to be slower thanks to Curse. So while I can now set up a special defense boost. If Torterra dies to Whiskash, or even Hippowdon with Ice Fang, but that one's less likely, I am in so much trouble. Because then I don't see a good way to beat him here. I'd need to X item fully set up Togetic. And then I hope Togetic can do it. Togetic's the only good way I can deal with Garchomp. Outside maybe Charmander. Which technically is possible if it just X special attack and X speed enough. Then maybe. Three curses. Then I'll heal. That was a crit, huh? I'll heal, hit him into sturdy, heal again. I just want to be safe and I want to lose another Pokemon to a dank crit soup golem. I'm not even. This isn't even supposed to be the difficult fight. The thing is, if he didn't have sturdy, I could have just one-shot him easily. I'd get it at stored power at 1800 power and only shot one thing with it. I was looking forward to using stored power for so long, and I've used it occasionally during the playthrough, but there was not a lot of big fights where I needed it. I just used Psychic. But I replaced Psychic with Giga Drain for fights like this. Nah. So annoyed about that. That happens sometimes. We just keep going. Losses happen, and if they happen in the E4, then that sucks especially because then you just don't have the max Hall of Famers, and you can't replace it right in the next, like right after the fight, like with Jupiter. You replace it, go in with a slightly different strategy and type matchups and stuff. Try and make things happen. What the heck do I do against Lucian then? I guess Ninetales. Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse. And this way I also don't have Satu Flynn. I was thinking maybe using Satu there. Ah! Not happy. Okay, we should heal this damage with leftovers. I'm afraid of Whiskash. Wait, did I put up that X special defend? I think I did, right? Because otherwise I'm in trouble. The Whiscash is going to go first with Ice Beam. I am 21 levels higher, but it's still 4 times super effective. And I'm going to... Actually, I was going to Wood Hammer it, but I don't like the idea with Ice Beam plus recoils. I'm just going to Earthquake and hope that all my boosts are enough. You know what? I'll take it, considering Xatu is dead. That would have been great on that Stone Edge. Yeah, that seems a lot better than going with Wood Hammer. Zula 72. Popo. Would Earthquake be enough? Do I Wood Hammer? Let's see if Earthquake's enough. Yeah, I have Wood Hammer because I might need it. The recoil is scary. It's 1/3 of what I deal, and Powder has a lot of HP. Yeah, after the Courage, Earthquake's enough. Okay. We got through Bertha, but not without a loss. Maestro, Gigamander level up. We're both going to try and evolve now, because I've had Everstones on them for a long time. Took me a while to find them in the Grand Underground. But I have them now. But for the E4, just in case I use them, I put Silver Powder and Charcoal on them. Cancel evolutions, because I can't undo it like in Gen 1 through 7, where I do it on emulator and I can just PK Hex it. I don't have access to that. Maestra, you stay. As a Kricketot and Gigamander, you might have the Gigantamax factor, but you're gonna stay a Charmander. I already have a Charizard in yellow. Oh. He thinks I can go as far as I want. As far as I want to beating Cynthia. Not happy at all. Okay, heal. Flint is a interesting fight. It's the fire specialist, but he only has 2 fire types because Diamond and Pearl and in extension BDSP only has 2 fire types. Rapidash and Infernape. So he has other Pokemon that all have a fire move. But that does mean it's less easy to just say, oh yeah, we'll just use a bunch of ground moves or rock moves or water moves. What are we gonna go with? They're gonna start with Rapidash. Supposedly they have Flame Charge instead of Flare Blitz, which is extremely surprising to me. I might just use Azula for the safety on like not getting hit by the move, and they can only hit me with Poison Jab. For Steelix, Azula Flamethrower. But to be able to do that with choice specs is not something I'm happy about. Drifblim doesn't have a damaging move, but a Baton Pass is minimize to something else, so I need to destroy that. So maybe Crunch. Actually, do you have Rock Slide or just Stone Edge as a TM? I have Rock Slide. If I put Rock Slide over Crunch, I can't put Crunch back. I want to keep Crunch for Lucian now. Even though it's only a little bit better than Earthquake Stab. But Earthquake doesn't hit the Bronze Zone. Because probably Azula, I give the Wise Glasses or something like that. Yeah. So that way I can use it against Rapidash, but also if they send in Steelix after, I can use it against Steelix. Wise Glasses, Ninetales. Driftbloom. How do I deal with Driftbloom with my Mons? That's the best way. Celestia? I don't have Zatu to synchronize the Will-O-Wisp back onto it. Actually, is Unburden a stat boost, or just not an official stat boost, but it's still a boost speed? Because if it's an actual stat boost, and Driftwood can also boost the speed with something with Baton Pass. Loppe is scary because it has Mirror Coat. So I would want to use Torterra against that, even if it has Fire Punch. But I'm almost 20 levels higher. And then Infernape has a Focus Sash. Against Infernape, I could use Celestia with Water Pulse or Dazzling Gleam. Actually, no, Psychic is super effective, so that could be good. But they have Thunder Punch. I could use Azula. Isn't weak to anything. Should be aware of close combat, though. But I have Quick Attack. Yeah, I can just Extra Sensory him into the Focus Sash and then Quick Attack. Because I was going to replace Quick Attack with Dark Pulse for Lucian because of Girafarig. The Girafarig isn't hit by Shadow Ball. Yeah, so Nightles deals with Infernape. Wise Glasses is good. To open Azula. The rest of the items I think I want the same. Alright. Yo, trainer! You've been counting the days on my fingers, waiting for you to come. Heard from Vulcan what you did in Sunny Shore. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? Use extra sensory because of the chance to flinch. No, they're just faster. Poison Jab doesn't do too much. Okay. Not even half. Yeah. Actually, I should set up. I don't think about X items too often. But I can. Special attack X speed to start, considering with that. Poison Jab is the hardest thing you can hit me with. Hypnosis is fine. Because I can just full restore. I'm sure I have the main ones, the speed and the social attack. For Lopunny, I would want to just flamethrower it completely. So that it doesn't get to Miracle. I'll just do a full setup. Setup X defends next. Is there a special attack anywhere on this team? I don't think so. The only special attack is Mirror Coat. Well, full restore on this one. Did I not realize it? Huh? Okay, I'll take it. I have stronger fire moves now. X defend time. Helps me with close combat that'll come from Infernape as well. I could have put Nasty Plot on Azula, and I like setup moves like that, but Nasty Plot is just an X special attack. So that I didn't need to waste that move slot. For something like Curse or Calm Mind, it's both an attack and the defense boost, or special attack and special defense boost, so I did keep those. I think I did 3x defense already. Can I try it again? Had no effect, but it's just my turn. Okay, thanks. At least I missed. Yeah, the first attack, special defense they don't have, so just boost speed 2 more times. Should be okay at this point, but I'll do it myself. And then I full restore, and we go take out Flint with Ninetales. With the original team, with the Crawdon slot being my 3rd member instead of Azula the Ninetales, Candace, the 7th gym leader, the Ice Gym leader, was a pretty scary fight for me, looking into it. But Ninetales was a possible replacement for, well, it was still a Vulpix at the time, I think. No, it was already Ninetales. It was a possible replacement for Crawdon. Decided to bring it in because it was good for the team coverage. And then it made it through to Candace, helped with Candace, and now it's here in the E4. If Ninetales or Charmander were to die, and obviously I would be annoyed about that, unhappy about that. But that does open up a slot in Gen 1, and why do I specify that? Is because I want to play the Let's Go games, and I didn't plan ahead very much for the Let's Go games. And Let's Go only has Pokemon 1 through 151, and then Melton and Melmetal, possibly. And I know I want to do Melmetal in Gen 8, in Sword and Shield, because of Gigantamax form. Melton maybe in Let's Go. But that means I mostly need Gen 1 Pokemon, and I only have 6 slots open for that, and you can't transfer anything into Let's Go except for Melton and Melmetal. Or anything else from Pokemon Go, but Pokemon Go isn't a legal game for the Foreverlocke. The only way to get Melton and Melmetal is from those games, so that's the way you transfer those in. But that's it. I currently mostly have 1x Pokemon available for Let's Go. The only UR I currently have available is Jinx, which is a very late game one, so I want an early game UR. And I don't have a 2x either. And I prefer to do the playthrough with a lot. Like a full team. You better not have a Focus Ash, you better have leftovers, like the info online says, because otherwise you kill me with Miracle. Good. Steelix. It doesn't actually have Earthquake into it. It has various moves that make use of Sheer Force. It's Sheer Force and Life Orb for a massive boost. Which means it goes die. Earthquake doesn't have an additional effect, therefore isn't affected by Sheer Force. Therefore the Life Orb would still give recoil. It's an interesting working Life Orb and Sheer Force together. Masters up. Griffin literally cannot hit me. It can strength sap me, but it's not gonna do much to me. Did Bertha use her ace at the end? Yeah. And now Flint is too. They don't have a Mega Evolution, they don't have a Z move, there's no Dynamax, G-Max. Why are they using their ace last? If it happens to work that way with matchups, sure. It's not needed. Hey, Inferno, I've already had you on Hall of Fame. You were my starting Pokemon Pearl in my 4th playthrough. They'll probably full restore here when a quick attack, but even then the quick attack will... Actually, it isn't sturdy. It's fine. Yeah, I can just extra sensory them the next time. Still decent damage. Extra sensory. Get rid of Flink. Then we come to Lucian, where I have to come up with a completely new strategy because I don't have Xatu anymore. Xatu was my plan for Flynn. And then for Cynthia, I have 2 different plans. I had at least 2 different plans, depending on the order in which she sent out her Pokemon. She always start the Spiritomb, but what she sends out after that makes a difference in do I set up with Torterra or Xatu. Well, now I don't have Xatu. Yeah, I'm inspiring. Good. I beat you with a bunch of X items on a Firemon. At least I beat you with a Firemon. Did you know you can get this in Sinnoh? No? I didn't either. Okay. We have a couple of setup things to do before Lucian. Let's bring up Lucian's page. Mr. Mime, Giraffrig, Medicham, Alakazam, Bronzong. None of them have Sturdy. None of them have a Focus Out. Mr. Mime opens with Light Screen and Reflect and Light Clay. Does have Psychic and Dazzling Gleam. Which, I was going to use Xatu against that and set up with Xatu and Calm Mind. Who is the best special defense and HP out of Azula and Celestia? 153, 221. 173, 191. Not that much of a difference. I could lefties on Azula just to make the setup quicker. If I just start with special defense, even I should be okay with a crit psychic if I heal early. Special defense is first, then the speeds, then the special attacks. And then the defense. I'll do the defense too. Just Bronzong's Earthquake, Metacham's physical moves. Yeah. I don't expect any quick attack. So this is where Dark Pulse comes in. For Giraffrig. Even though with full setup, I can probably attack out the Flamethrower. That's Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball I barely ever put on the same moveset because it hits and is not very and is resisted by pretty much the same things. The only 2 differences are that Ghost hits Fairy normal effectively, Dark is resisted. Ghost does not hit normal, Dark is neutral. As an offensive duo, that's the 2 things it does. That's why offensively, Spiritomb being Dark and Ghost, I don't often focus on both of them unless I know what I'm gonna fight. The Spiritomb being only weak to Fairy, you can expect a Fairy opponent. Okay, what other moves did I have on my list? Giga Drain, no. Dazzling Gleam. Actually, I had a Shadow Ball too. Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball. No, that's Shadow Ball. Shadow 3? Yeah. I'll put it on Celestia instead of Water Pulse, because Water Pulse was there for Birth and Flynn. That way, if it's needed, Togetic can help. What else did I have? Brick Break, Shock Dive, Stone Edge, Dark Pulse, which already put Grass Knot, no. Choice Specs are leftovers. I'm not going to Choice Specs because I'm going to swap between Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse depending on the opponent. Wise Glass is good. Grass Toys having leftovers I think is good. Celestia, Shell Bell. Yeah, if I use Celestia, I'm going to use different things too. I think this is good. Flinch should be doable. Should. Cynthia, scary one. The mini from Pokemon, highest level, best items. Ah, you timed your arrival well. I've just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lucian. I'm a user of psychic types. I must say, you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I'll have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. So we start with special defense. They make note of how much damage it deals so we can have an idea of what crit psychic will do. I kind of wanted them to do that early. There's no button I can press to check how long light screen is, so I need to keep track. So this is turn 1 of light screen. It'll run out by the time we set up, and then we set up X times, then they'll just set it up again. Okay, psychic. This is after 2 X special defense. 21 damage. Times 3 would be normal, so it's around 63 damage. That's 1.5 times, let's say 64 for easy calculation. It's plus 32 is 96-ish. So let's say 100 damage. 100 damage on the crit side, if I do my calculations right. So we should be well above, if we heal, well above 100 HP. That's 3 setup turns on X special defend. We do regular defend, in case needed against Medicham and Bronzong. Don't expect it, because we should one-shot once we put the speeds on. But we have the X items. Third X defend, or X defense as it is spelled now. Then we'll just do a safety heal in case my calculations are wrong. And then we have the special attacks and the speeds to set up. Don't lower my special defense, that would frustrate me. I have enough X items, I didn't use too many in the earlier fights, so I still have plenty left over for Cynthia, even if I need to set up with multiple Pokemon. Probably my Melodic is the main one I can set up on. Although I think that was with Zati? I don't remember. Reset of light screen, so then there will be a few turns of light screen when I start attacking without mini. That should be 3 X speeds. Special attack. It takes a while for you to be able to get to X items. I think that they're in Veilstone, but before that you have to do with a 1x defense and 1x attack, I think, that you find. Yeah, set up reflect, I'm not gonna use physical attacks. I even got rid of quick attack. Imagine if I just set up X attacks and I just quick attack to see how much damage that would do. This one does a filter to lower the damage to super effectiveness. But we're nearing the end of another light screen. I'm gonna heal here. Zula, drink some more milk. Come on. And then we start sweeping the place. So focused on checking moves and abilities and items so much now due to that thing with the golem with the oversight. So much more focused on that. I guess if things just go well for long enough, you become a bit... what's the word for it? You get used to it and then you don't need to check every time. I also don't like using many X items. I prefer to set up the moves like Calm Mind first. Sam. Come on. Get Azula another level, we'll take it. Every extra bit of stats, I will take at this point. Here we can't use Shadow Ball, this is why I put Dark Pulse on, even though Flamethrower should be enough for their special attacks. I want to see what Dark Pulse looks like in BDSP. Pretty cool. Extra Raffrig. And again, they keep the ace for last, even though the ace is the only thing that has something super effective. Although, I'll give it to them, assuming they don't know or remember my moveset, and they just go by my type. Bronze Zone is the only one that Ninetales is super effective against with staff. It's weak to fire. It doesn't have heat proof to remove that resistance. Quite right. Okay, we're on to the big one. See if we can get 5 Hall of Famers in. Would have really liked to use Xatu and just Calm Mind set up and then just stored power resist but still one-shot them with 1800 power. Or maybe even slightly more depending on what X speeds I threw onto it. Or it depends. Yeah, my power is real, but so is Cynthia's, the best champion ever easy. No question about that. Got plenty of X items, but what do we do with moves? Pull up Cynthia's page. All of Cynthia's Pokemon have the maximum of 510 EVs, with all of her Pokemon having at least one stat of 252 EVs in it. All of Cynthia's Pokemon, except for her Spiritomb, which has perfect IVs, all the other Pokemon have 31 in 5 of the stats, with the 6th one being 0, probably because they're not mixed attackers. Yeah, Roseroid's only special. Actually, Gashadon does special and physical, so I wonder which one's 0. Lucario's special, Milotic hits special, Garchomp hits physical. So then, depending on if they're special attacker, they'll have 0 physical attack and the other way around. Which, for a special attack, actually makes sense to put your IVs on 0 if you have that option, just in case of confusion damage. You don't have a version of that for special attack. Okay. The plan is to open with Celestia, who we haven't used yet in this E4. Celestia opens against Spiritomb. Resist Sucker Punch and Dark Pulse. Doesn't take that much damage from Psychic. Shadow Ball a bit more. Do I just set up with Celestia on X items? I'll try and see if that works in the Spiritomb. What moves does Celestia have that could work against them? Rose Raid gets hit by either Psychic or Flamethrower. Gastrodon would get hit by Grass Knot, so I can put Grass Knot over Shadow Ball. Lucario gets hit by Flamethrower. Milotic, I could put Shockwave on, I guess, but that'd do the same as a Stab Dazzling Gleam. Do have to be afraid of the Mirror Coat, though. Not a fan. And Garchomp is Dazzling Gleam dead. I'm gonna try that and put Leftovers in. Yeah, Leftovers and then Grass Knot for the Gastrodon. I'm not gonna use the Shadow Ball. There's Grass Knot. Okay. Shadow Ball, Grass Knot, Leftovers and Celestia. What do we do with the rest? Let's say the plan doesn't work. Do we have the backup? Both Grasses and Azula can take Spiritomb. Azula should be okay against Rose Raid. Gastrodon doesn't have Ice Beam, so I can set up with Grass Toys against Gastrodon with X items. So that'll keep the Leftovers on Grass Toys. Oh. Stream still okay? Yeah. Enough since it's switched off. Lucario I can take with both Azula and Grass Toys. Neither is weak to it. Melodic has Scald and Ice Beam, which hits all three of my main battlers super effectively. Which is kind of scary. The one that's least weak to it, you could argue, is Celestia, because it's not weak to a stat move or 4 times weak. But Melodic has Mirror Coat, so I need to be aware of that. Garchomp, if the Celestia plan fails, because the Garchomp has Poison Jab, I need to be aware of that. Then I'd need Grass Toys, because Garchomp will one-shot Azula. I need Grass Toys at that point. Azula, do you plan to use any other moves than Flamethrower? Yes. Well, Flamethrower would one-shot Rose Raid and Lucario. So in case I send it out against other Pokemon, I'll keep Wise Glasses on. Okay. I'll look through my items just in case there's a Focus Sash or Focus Band that I've forgotten about. Use to hold this crit ratio. That's not nice. Slow moving grass moves. Not the one, not Bright Powder or the Bright Powder version of the instances. Plates. I think it. Actually, Extra Sensory and Dark Pulse, which one flinches more? Because then I'll just use that one specifically. I'm gonna look that one up. Because then I could, if I wanted to, use a Dark type booster instead of Wise Glasses. So Dark Pulse has a 20% chance to flinch. Extra Sensory... 10. So I could put Black Glasses on. Just in case I use Ninetales. Because Lucario and Rose just go down to Flamethrower anyway. I'll put Black Glasses on. From the wise glasses to the black glass. Pretty sure I got them both in Celestic Town, just like I did with the choice specs, which is the other item Azula has held. Azula has just held the 3 glasses items that you can get in Celestic, which is interesting. I think that's it. I just set up with Togetic. And then I haven't used Charmander or Kricketot since early game. If I don't use either Kricketot or Charmander, I'll use them in some kind of small post-game fight just to show off their Volcaps. Oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Scared. Go to the front. Yeah. I want to have not just played but fairly beaten every game in the Foreverlocke at least once. So that means I'm gonna want to do Colosseum at some point. Could be as early as after Legends Arceus. I don't know where to slot that in yet. I have an order planned of a lot of games. I haven't put in Colosseum. I'll throw in Let's Go the moment I have a full team available for it. I just need to be aware of the fact that I don't have a lot of backups for some of them. But then even if I do one playthrough of Let's Go Pikachu, I still need slots for Let's Go Eevee. So I'm tempted that when I get to Gen 1 again, if possible, to kill off intentionally my Victory Bell slot so I can get that early in. Yeah, because I think Victory Bell is that Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Either Vileplume or Victory Bell, whichever one you get in Pikachu Eevee. You can get Scyther and I think Pikachu. Anyway, that is an option that I could do because I want to play all the available games. And then you get the Legend CA at some point. We don't know what's in it yet. We don't know how to slot for it yet. That's gonna be weird once I get into the Foreverlocke. And that's gonna add new Pokemon. When I hear this tune again in Legends Arceus, that means I've already gone to the credits, but then I get to the scary fight. And I'm already in this scary fight, which I need to beat to get the one Eternatus. Not Eternatus, Enamoris. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Let's beat a BDSP game. She even does the hair flip. I can do that too, you know. I have the hair. My character has one hair, because that's me. I didn't put up any of the ethers or elixirs. I usually do it over champion. But I haven't battled with Celestia yet, so it should be fine. Okay, so the moves are mainly going to hit me with are Shadow Ball and Psychic. So I'll start with X-Force with him. Evil Grin. I really like this model for Spirit Gym. It looks really good. $158, that's 33 damage, plus 1.5 times 34 plus 17, 51, so it's around 50 for a regular, so around 75 damage for a crit. And Shadow Ball is stab, Psychic is not, so 75-ish is the scary number. like leftovers because then that allows me to set up a bit more, being a bit safer. I don't like using a lot of Axe items. I'm not a fan of it. Occasionally using something like Calm Mind or Dragoness, it's okay, and maybe using a single X defend and a single X speed to help out. I guess if I even think about them existing, because normally in normal playthroughs I don't use them. And when I do regular Nuzlocke, I play hardcore rules, I can't use items in battle. Because I think that's 3x special defense. Great that I kept trying. So now I put on defenses. That's 1 dex defense. Yeah, I've just kept using X items. Why do you use Sucker Punch? I also resist that, by the way. You have to crit me and then maybe lower stats with Shadow Ball. That's literally your best bet. And then I forget to heal. And then you crit right after. That is how you punish me. Maybe lower my special defense with Psychic. That's less damage. You need to keep hitting me hard. Because otherwise I just leftover heal most of the back and I can keep setting up X items. That's the 3rd X defense. I even dodge it? I guess I'll take it. Not a fan of the affection mechanic and how it's forced, but I'll work with it. That's those. Let's work on the speeds. Is there anything with a speed increase move? Increase priority? No. Not outside of Sucker Punch. I'm just afraid of my Melodic and Naruto. Really am. Keep being afraid that I made a miscalculation. Let's do another one. Let's see. Shadow Ball on 3x special defense. 160 to 142, that's 18. 18 times 4, 36, 72. Actually, that's more. Huh? Is that a min-max roll, just how it's rounded? Either it was a min-max thing earlier, or it just... Okay, let's just deal. I did my speeds, my defense, my special defense. I'll just do special attack now. And then hope that the target hit one-shots my Milo Tip. That's the one I'm most afraid of right now, Milo Tip. Actually, let's check Milo Tip. Actually, I'm gonna check Marvel skill ability while this is being set up. Marvel scale is just physical defense increase. Don't need to worry about that, even if I do one Milo Tip. Has the opponent ever had a crit outside of that golem? I don't think so. I really don't like that I can't confirm what boosts I'm at. Like I can in even Gen 6. I think Gen 6 I can do that. Gen 7 for sure. I can just press a button and see the stats. You even see stuff like, oh, rain, and this many turns left of light screen. Pretty sure that's my final special attack. I've done speed, I've done both defenses. There should not be anything else I need to do. I feel like special attack is the most important right now because of the military. Do another special defense for you, okay. You know what? Raise the critical hits ratio. I'll use it once. I'll use it right now. Might as well. Dire hit. Stop! Well, this is why I use the dire hit first, because now we can just X special defend and get everything back. just need to not lower my special defense this turn and then the next one, because next I'm going to heal. Good. Actually, I'm going to take an extra turn just in case to use another special attack. I'm pretty sure I'm already at 3. But I want to make sure I'm there. Yeah. I wouldn't have needed that turn if I get the counters or I could check. Now we heal. So go for Celestia. Is that going to be the final item I use this playthrough? Because if everything goes well, I just attack from here. Powerful attacks because I resist it. I just heal with buff levels. I think it might be out or near out of. I'll Shadow Ball PP at this point. Alright, Dazzle Dazzle! Will the Togetic that I transferred from Crystal, so my 8th playthrough was Crystal, the little Togepi that I got from the Egg and Violet City, is that Togepi going to kick Cynthia's butt? Roserite next. Flamethrower Psychic, same power in this generation. I'll use Flamethrower in case for some reason it doesn't die and the burn doesn't happen. But with all the special attack boosts plus the crit chance, we should be okay. Roserite down, good, good. How do you hear the boing boing? You're in the air, Togetic. Alright. Brother just gave me some food to snack on. I'll do that after Cynthia. Need to focus. Gastrodon. Kinda heavy, I would think. Best it has against me. Well, Sludge Bomb and Rock Tomb, I guess. Grass Knot, I put that on just for you. Gastrodon. We're getting there, come on. I'm not gonna be too happy with doing this many X items, but you know, I'll take it. I need to remember to cancel evolutions again. Maestra and Gigamander went up. Okay. These are Pokemon in order so far, in order that they are in the party. Not anymore. Milotic is listed 5th. This is the scary one. I can probably set up a bit against Lucario if Milotic for some reason kills Celestia. Assuming Lucario comes out before Garchomp, and then I might be able to take a Garchomp. But this is the big one. I could Grass Knot. I don't know what the weight is on Milotic. What would be more power? Double Grass Knot or single Dazzle? I don't know. Actually, I'm just gonna look up Grass Knot. Yeah, I'm just gonna look up Grass Knot and the weight of Milotic. Just to be sure. I want to be extra safe here. Milotic's weight. Let's see. Grass Knot. Does it use kilograms or pounds? Let's calculate. Kilograms. Milotic, 162 kilograms because it's a big water snake thing. 162 kilograms. That's 100 power Grass Knot. Super effective, that's 200. Grass Knot's better. Okay. The other two we can hit super effectively as well. Celestia has something for all of them. Level up for a little bit of extra power. Give me that +2 special attack. Come on. Not how I thought I'd do Cynthia. This just shows you, yeah, I could have done it without Zatu. Zatu might have been safer. Although I probably would have started with Togetic still. Zatu would not have been safe against Spiritomb. Lucario. I think that's the big one then. What did I have for that when I put Pearl when I first fought Cynthia? I think I added right before the E4 a Gastrodon to the team. I intentionally took out my own Golem, let it die, so I could replace it with Gastrodon, EV trained it to mostly fight Garchomp, but also other things. I taught it Ice Beam. That's how I dealt with Garchomp. Garchomp has Poison Jab, it's scary, it has Swords Dance, it has a Yachi Berry, not whatever the super effective berry for Fairy is, if that even exists. One more press of a button could have me beat Brilliant Diamond, and then I'm away from Sinnoh for until playthrough, what is it, 24? Platinum? Let's beat BDSP. Celestia, Dazzle, Dazzle! Yes! Sucks I didn't get the 6th. Sucks I didn't get Zatu. That was an oversight for me. I really feel bad about that, but we got it. We beat the game, we got a good amount of Hall of Famers. That leaves Zatu for a future playthrough. If you get it in Gen 2 again, if you get it in Gen 3. We'll see. For now, let's celebrate. Beating the game, getting 5 Hall of Famers. And cancel evolutions. We can cancel evolutions. Just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger. And just now, you became the most powerful of all the trainers. Thanks to this little egg you got back in Violet City in an alternate dimension. Even though I literally also gave you an egg of integrity. Could you not have used that? You are now our newest champion. Actually, she doesn't give you the Togepi egg. That's platinum only, I think. Because you get the Happiny egg in Diamond Pearl. Cancel, 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 cancel! Did we get Hall of Fame sequence in this game? I think so. What games don't have a Hall of Fame sequence? Sword and Shield doesn't. Scarlet Violet doesn't. And then Colosseum XD don't, because that's not a Hall of Fame-like game. Let's Go does. I always see the Pokeballs. I like seeing the Pokeballs in the sequence. I think the later games have that. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Now then, step onto the lift. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Hello, I'm here. Savannah, your last battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. A child I enlisted for my Pokédex project has come this far. It's only natural that I come witness their crowning achievement. Savannah, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Step this way, please, Savannah. Professor Rowan, I need you over here as well. It's been a long while since I last entered this room. If the last time you were here was when I became champion, then yes, that would be quite a long time ago. Savannah, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for posterity. What you're leaving are the memories of your adventure so far. It's time to record your names. You and your Pokemon. Remember, Your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievements. Give me music! Come on! Hall of Fame! Celestia, who beat Cynthia? Grastoise, my starter! Get Torterra in the Hall of Fame. Azula from Leaf Green. Maestro from Route 202. And then Gigamander with the Gigantamax factor, but it stayed a Charmander. This is the gift I got at the end of Sword, and then good reason. You were so nice. You will be avenged by future Zatu. Heck yeah! Hall of Fame! Let's enjoy. Does mine have... What bridge is it? Village Bridge in black and white? I cannot hear that tune without thinking of the voice. I didn't wear that outfit right in Snowpoint. I forgot to put that on, but I did wear that snow outfit a little later. But I said on this outfit last time. Yeah, because Mary's not allowed in. Rowan is. Maybe because he's a professor. So maybe, since maybe Rowan goes in there every time you respond to one of the kids, let's say he helps, goes in the Hall of Fame. Maybe Cynthia was once a kid that he helped, and therefore he joined Cynthia to go in. Or was Rowan the previous champion? That's a theory. Was Rowan the champion before Cynthia? Oh, that's the outfit I wore for most of the game. That one isn't. The other one. I see you, Dialga. Hi Yuxi, much better than Azov. Hey, Mom. I think it's time to take a nap. I did say I'd show off the ball capsule for my Pokemon. I'll do that. I'll do it in battle too, but let me just show it off here. So this was Corefish's one, the one that died against Jupiter. With the baubles. And Zatu, good reason, who unfortunately died against Bertha's Golem. The running theory is that Roan was once a champion, given that Oak is the one who inducts him in the Pirate Leaf Green, and that's why Gary doesn't go into the Hall of Fame either. Oak is too slow, and Gary lost his title before Oak could make it. That's an argument. I've seen various fan theories that Oak was indeed the one before Lance, that he retired. We've seen Torterra, Grastoise. I like the name Grastoise, just because of Blastoise, but it's grass and it's Taurus. And Ninetales doesn't have that many stickers, but I guess it has stickers on the back, so that adds a bit. Some hearts for Togetic, referencing the friendship evolution. Then I'll show. Actually, no, I'll show off Charmander and Kricketot in a regular battle. Hello. Sakura came looking for me. Ship and Snow Point City. Oh, yeah, battle area. Yeah, I'll play some post-game by myself. Maybe get 1 or 2 more Pokemon. I think there's a lot that I still want to do. No, I need Limit. Although not right now. What if we find a shiny now? That's not a shiny, that's just the dust. If I find a shiny now, it counts? Like, I should be going to the PC to replace my Pokemon, which I will. But I don't have PC access. I guess technically I should be using Fly on the Pokecatch to immediately go to the PC. But if I find a shiny Pokemon, I'm still gonna count it. It's a doof! It's not bad doof. Well, if that would have been a shiny, that would have been I would have made that a barrel. We already have a Bidoof in the Hall of Fame. That happened back in Pearl. Bidoof, Starly, Staravia. And there was Gastrodon, Luxray for it. Okay, something else I'm gonna do, because fun. Let's do a contest, even though contests are stupid in this game. They don't even, I already don't like the Gen 4 contest and how they changed it from Gen 3. I like Gen 3s a lot more, so I'm happy they went back to that system in ORAS. And then even made it slightly better. Let's do a contest. I won once with Kricketot. Actually, do I have puffins? I think I have puffins. What kind of puffins do I have? Or do I just have the one? Give it a Gigamander, because I want to win. Because I'm not going to use it after. There you go. I'm not going to play any more contests after this, I just want to show contests. What are its moves before? 3 hearts. 5 points gained will increase by 2 if groove is positive, by 3 if groove is negative, 3 groove is negative, 3 groove is positive. I'll just do Flare Blitz then. Increase by 2 if groove is positive. I think you get more if you combo it with stuff. I don't remember. Enter Charmander is really cute. Let's do cute. Wait, Brilliant Contest, is that new? Is that a difficult, more difficult version? Oh, you need to beat all of them and then it's a difficult version or something. We'll do cuteness then for Gigamander. Just normal rank. With Flare Blitz. I want to use its own one, which was this one. No, I want this one. Or do I wear my contest outfit? No, I'll wear my contest outfit. It looks good. See if I remember how to even do this. Zoomer. Hi, Zoomer. Need to wait until it's positive. I'm not scoring that much, huh? For more points or something. If I click when I think I should click on based on the bar, I don't make it. I have to go by the beat. Sooner. So difficult to get that timing. I don't feel like I did that right. But with round 1 I got with the Malpuffin. I guess that works. I feel like I stand a decent chance. I don't like this type. I didn't mind the dance competition in Gen 3. Yay! You get my wins! I mean, base Gen 4 and add the dance competition. I was okay with that. Those are nice tunes. But I did not appreciate the voltage system and the base attack was 1 point less than doing something like going last and then or like say, oh, this lets you go first, and then a move that goes first like quick attack aerial is. It's not really a combo. You might as well just use 2 basic moves at that point. Cuteness is this one. It doesn't even look good. Kricketot looks better. Anyway, that will be it for this stream. Thank you for being here for the finale. We beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, a very challenging game. 2 deaths only. Good reason, one of them. And then Corfish the other. Let me actually go to Corfish so we can see the box that I have there. dead corefish. Ravioli, rip killer ravioli. Then in reserves I had Zaya and 99, who I transferred from Pokemon Sword. They'll go back into Gen 8 storage. I added a Darkrai because I thought I might need a really good Pokemon late on, and Darkrai has good stats, learned Ice Beam for Garchomp, stuff like that. Didn't end up needing it. And then my captures: Sprout, Squabble, Bun Bun, Tremor, Havoc, Pinky, which is just the Happiny, I believe. Or was it Blissey? One of the two. I don't remember what I slotted as. Shower, Yuck, Baby Chew. I remember I had a Pichu and Pearl, but then it died in post-game when trying to catch the Rotom. Hungry, Hippo, Doku, Croaky, and Jabber. Got that evolution line thanks to the Grand Underground. Rudidi. And another 2x. Actor is a 2x. Swiggle, not sure if I made that one a Barboach or a Whiscash. Cornflakes, that's my Garchomp. And then I caught Chrome, the Dialga. For future use. And then this egg is the Riolu egg, I think, which I think it's a force that it gives you, but you can't release it when it's an egg. I'm just not going to transfer it because I already have Riolu and what's it? Lucario slotted. Neither in the Hall of Fame, but I've slotted them. That's it for the playthrough. Thank you very much for watching. I'll do some post-game, keep you updated in the Foreverlocke Discord. My next playthrough will be Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's going to be an interesting one. How I exactly do the finale for that, because there's not a really clear finale, I'm not sure. I might just do the final run-up of Mount Coronet, I think it's the Benji fight, Komodo, and then the Dialga, go to one of the sisters to go back. I think that will be okay for a finale for Legends Arceus. I'd have to think about it. It's going to be a weird playthrough, very different systems, no gyms, no trials. Very different battling system. Where if I KO a Pokemon, it's not confirmed that I then go first again due to XPs. I'm going to need to look into how the power guards and stuff like that work, because I've never used them in my main playthrough, but that's pretty much the X items of that game, it looks like. See you next time. Make sure you always remember that you are worth it. Goodbye.